ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
How do you not love to see that when your quarterback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Bring in the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Fox. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Fox. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier.
Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. In the red area, it's Nixon. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game? And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
The Sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 8 over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Wade. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Back to pass, it's Fancher. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Knights are on the move. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They have taken the lead here in the fourth.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can you make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. To throw, it's Daniels. Sets up the screen. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He's going to run it. Crosses the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Inside the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll keep it himself. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it in. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Fancher. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Yeah, and there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Fancher. Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
And the returner will be dragged down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Williams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Canty. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Catch in the middle. It's Canty. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Canty. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a heat. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. This is now a 7-point game.
Step one complete. You cut this to a one-possession game. But man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step two, we're going to have to kick an onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're looking for an advantage to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going with the ground game left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bearcats will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So UCF's offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Right back to him on the ground. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Fancher. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Bearcats just inside the 40. The Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. This time on target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Right on the money. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Ball squirts out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Quickly complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Knights will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. To the air, it's Fancher. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they'll move. And get it to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Nixon. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. After the break, they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Nixon. Got the 1st down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Turning it on! Headed to the end zone. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCF! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Allen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Makes the grab on the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Knocked off his feet.
You know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting their receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Walker. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings him to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking downfield, it's Fancher. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. This one's complete. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. With the run on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And the defense makes a play. Sack.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air. It's Sorsby. Grabbed behind the line. It's Walker.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. It's Thomas. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go back to the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Knights will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. A quick pass to the left. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. With the catch, it's Allen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, he's got some space. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down.
3:25. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pulls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead up to 5 in the second quarter. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Now on third down after that run. Pulls and fires complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Good right down the boulevard. It's now a 15-7 game.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room. It's Montgomery. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fancher. The short hands, it's Nixon. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
At the 35, he's got room. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
To the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half. Man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Back to pass, it's Fancher. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, we see another catch by this guy, and this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking. It's harder to run.
Turning it on! Touchdown, UCF! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jet. gone.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oregon has the lead currently in Autzen Stadium, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Quick completion on the out route. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it along the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Plows through the defense. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. The extra point here would tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Are threatening in the red zone. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pryor. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Bearcats come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, the run, and looking for the 1st down. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Caught. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. The corners are walked up tight. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Fancher. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play.
Going to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.